So today we're going to do some shadow art. This could be a puppet, it could be whatever you like, and there's some materials that you're going to need before you get started. The most important thing you're going to need is a piece of paper. Now I'm using black paper. If you have black paper, that would be the best. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half just to make it a little bit thicker, and you're going to see why in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to think about something I want to draw on this black paper. If you have a white pen, that would be really good for using for this. It doesn't matter if you make a mess with it because it's going to be a shadow later, so that's fine. I'm just going to start with a pencil, and what inspired me is I have this little bit of a branch, and I thought, hey, maybe I can use this to make a shadow art with this. So this is what inspired me. So if you see something in your house, look around, and if you can find something in your house that can be used to make your art, don't be afraid to look around your house and find something that inspires you, something that makes you excited about drawing. Okay, for me it was this one. I like the shape. Shape is one of the elements of art, and it's very important. Shape is really what we're going to focus on in this art project. We're going to talk about shape. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to draw it on the paper, and then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so I cut that out. I did break it a little bit. This piece came off, but I can fix that with a piece of tape, no problem. There we go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my two pieces. I've cut them out at the same time. I'm going to line them up together, and I want to stick them together. Now what can I use for that? Well, I could use glue stick, or I could use double-sided tape. You might have that in your house. I could also use regular tape. You can use that. Or we could just use a stapler. If you have a stapler in your house, that's what you can use, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to staple the two sides together. I'm only stapling the top. So leave the bottom open because we're going to add something in just a minute. That gives it a little bit more strength and it'll keep it together. So that's pretty good for now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a stick. I have this container, which is my sticks and stuff, and I have all kinds of sticks in here. Chopsticks and barbecue skewers. And oh man, you name it. So many sticks. I have big straws. But I think what I'm going to use for this one, because this is quite narrow down here, is I'm going to use a regular straw, a bendy straw. I'm going to put the bendy at the bottom. I'm going to stick it like this. And what I want to do is I want to make a handle. Let's see the best way to do it. Maybe like that. I want it strong so it'll stand up. And when I hold it up, it'll be all stuck together. For this, I'm going to use a stapler. I could use tape or I could use glue, but I'm just going to use a stapler. Make sure it's all lined up. Put the straw between the two sides, and when you staple it, it should work pretty good. All right. It's a little bit floppy, but it should be okay. It'll stand up. So what I have now, I have my black paper. If you don't have black paper, that's okay. You can use whatever paper you have. Cut out your shape, and then I use a stick. Could be a chopstick, could be a straw, and you can tape it on, or you can glue it on. Something long and thin. You want a handle on it. You're going to attach this to the top. We're ready to go. Hi again. For the next step, you're going to need one of these, which is a desk lamp. You might have one of these on your desk, or you could use a flashlight. That would work as well. And of course, you're going to need your cutout shadow template. Here's mine here with the handle on the bottom. Okay, I'm in front of a white screen, but you can use a white wall. And make sure the room is very dark. Close the curtains, wait until nighttime. I'm going to turn on my light. Okay, you can cast a shadow and try it at different angles. See what happens. Move it in, pull it back. See what happens to the shadow. You can turn your cutout. Try it in different ways. Have fun with it. What I want you to do is I want you to take a photo of your cutout, so the shape that you cut out of your paper with the handle on it, take a photo of that, and take a photo of the shadow that you make with your cutout. So you're going to submit 2 different photographs. What I want you to do is take a photo of your cutout, and I also want you to take a photo of a really cool shadow and put it on Google Classroom. Have fun with your shadow art, and I'll see you next time. Bye.